Hello guys, I'm GT. Today let's continue with differentiation part 5, application 3, which is equation of tangent and normal to curve. So if you are given a y equals to fx function, your dy dx is actually the gradient of the curve. And using m1 times m2 equals to minus 1, you got the gradient of a normal equation. Okay, so at turning point you got this gradient equals to 0, and to determine if it's a maximum or minimum curve, you use the second derivative, d2y over dx squared. If this is more than 0, meaning it's a minimum curve, so it's like a smiling face. If it's less than 0, meaning it's a maximum curve, as it is a sad face. So how to remember this? I got the trick here. Okay, so if d2y dx square more than 0 or positive, so if it's positive, it's always smiling face. Okay, if it's negative, if it's less than 0, it's always sad face. Okay, so you need to remember this so that you can remember this. Okay, so to see the diagram, this is a curve and this is a tangent. So this tangent, the gradient of a point, no matter which point, is given by dy dx as here. So the normal, if you all would like to find the gradient of it, it is m1 m2 equals to negative 1. So talking so much, let's move on to a simple question. Find the equation of tangent and normal to the curve y equals to x squared times with x minus 2 at the point of negative 1, negative 3. Okay, so first of all, you got the equation, the y in terms of x. Okay, this is actually cube 2x squared by extending. Okay, so now we got to find the gradient equation, the tangent to it. What is the equation of gradient? This is the gradient. So what is dy dx? You just differentiate the y with respect to x. We got this. So at negative 1, negative 3, you got m is this. You sub in the points value, x equal to negative 1, you got this. Okay, so how to find an equation of tangent? If given the gradient of equation of tangent, so you use gradient equation, this is equals to this, and then move this to the left hand side, and then now you just sub in all the values. Okay, so m is 7, x minus, what is x? Minus 1. It is given here. Okay, so y, what is y1? Negative 3. So rearranging it, you got this. So y is equal to 7x plus 4. Okay, so now you want to find the normal equation of normal, right? First, you need to find the gradient of equation of normal. So using this, m2 equals to negative 1 over 7. Okay, so equation of normal, we just use the same step. If given a gradient, how are you gonna find the equation? Just sub in the values. Okay, since it's the same point, so we just do what we have did in the left hand side, okay? But then note that this is div 1 over 7. So this is 7y equals to x minus 21. So, or you can say that it is this. So we are done. Let's move on to the next question. Find the gradient of a curve y equals to this thing at the point 0, negative 2. Okay? So for this, you have to use a quotient rule, right, in order to find dy dx. So dy dx, by using a quotient rule, what is it? v du minus u dv divided by v squared. So just plug it in. What is v? V is the denominator. So if you differentiate the upper part, what you get? Get to du. Okay. So now this is u. Let's put in v prime. What is it? 2 also. So denominator v squared. Alright. So simplify this. You got the equation of this tangent. The gradient is this. Equation of gradient at the tangent point. Okay. So at point of this, you got x equals to 0. Therefore, equation of gradient. What is your gradient at that point? Just plug in the value. Okay. So this is 2, and we are done. Alright, let's move on to the last question. The curve y equals to blah 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 has a turning point at negative 2 and 2, and it passed through the point 0 and 10. Find the value of a, b, c. So you got this point. So what you're gonna do, you find out that at this point, what is your x? X is 0, y is 10. So can you find the y-intercept, which is c? The answer is yes. So you just plug in. So this is the general formula. At this point, y is 10, then x is 0. So just plug in 0. Then you left with c equals to 10. So you got c. Okay. So next, you are given this point. So what to do at this point? Same thing. X is 2, y is 2. So you just plug it in. You got this. Okay. So simplify. You got this. And then, like what I have said, this is an equation of two unknowns. So later we're gonna get another equation. So first equation, we're gonna put it in terms of b or a. So you got b in terms of a. It's good to solve the simultaneous equation. Okay. So next thing to do, you know that this is a turning point. Therefore, at the turning point, what is it? The gradient is equal to 0. So what is your dy dx? You got y equals to ax squared plus bx plus 10. So dy dx equals to 2ax plus b equals to 0 at this point. So since this point is also negative 2, 2, so just plug it in. Okay. right? This is not 0, negative 2, 2. It is not given, but you know that at turning point, right, m is 0. So you just plug in the negative 2, okay? Yeah, this is negative 2. Oh, my mistake. Sorry. So just plug it in. Okay. So you got second equation, right? So now what to do? You got 1 in terms of B in terms of A, and then another equation. 2 equations, 2 unknown you can solve. The simultaneous equation. So just 1 into 2. Easy, right? Simplify. You got A is 2. So you got A is 2. Just plug it back to the first equation. B is this. B is 8. Alright. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you guys would like to see more math and engineering videos in the future. See you guys next time.